My name is Aidan Lalonde. I am a 17-year-old graduating student at Archbishop Kearney. I am a 6'3", 185-pound kid who is funny, kind, outgoing, tough, athletic, and smart. I enjoy all things sports. I participate or have participated in many different sports since a very young age. Over the years, I have excelled in the sport of lacrosse. It is my true heart and passion. I truly have a love for the game which cannot be broken. As I have always played sports at the top level, I was always being pushed to be the best, to work harder, to be better. Ever since I was a kid, I had an extreme work ethic, and any task I was faced with, I would take head on. Given my work ethic, many others would also see this in me, including friends, family, teachers, classmates, and teammates. When I was 13 years old, I got my first job at my uncle's Menchie's frozen yogurt and started coaching lacrosse and hockey. These early experiences with work would only shape me into the man I am today. I have had multiple jobs, including the lacrosse store, hockey arena, Boston Pizza, and multiple golf courses. The one thing which I am absolutely most proud of in my life is winning provincials for the first time in box. From novice all the way to bantam, every year we lost in the finals to the same team, the Wanda Fuca Whalers. We were always the better team, yet still lost in the finals. In each final that we lost to them, we had been completely undefeated during the regular season, and the only game that we would lose was the final. This was the case for 4 different years. Until our final year of minor lacrosse, we decided our final midget season was going to be different. Nothing was stopping us this year, or so we thought. For the first time, we did not have an undefeated season. We lost 7 games during the year, one of those being the second game in provincials. After losing the game, we thought we were done for. However, we weren't a bunch of quitters. We were not going to end our final season without ever winning provincials. This year, it was different. We ended up playing Wanda Fuca in the semifinals instead of the finals. Our whole team was ready to run through a brick wall to beat these guys. We beat them by 1 goal in the 3rd period. This game was the most exciting game that we have ever played in. We would now face the Ridge Meadows in the finals, the team who beat us in the 2nd game. They stood no chance. After the semis against Wanda Fuca, there was nothing stopping us. We defeated them 11-5 and won our first ever box provincial championship. For most of my life, lacrosse being my passion has truly had an influence on me, and has always pushed me to think about what is next and what I could do after graduation that would keep my passion for lacrosse going. Ever since I was 10 years old, I have always dreamt about getting a scholarship to play lacrosse at an American university. I grew up watching guys like Wesley Berg, Mark Matthews, and Tyler Pace. 2 of those guys, Tyler and Wesley, being my coaches and biggest mentors within my journey of lacrosse. During the fall of 2019, I went on some visits to universities in the States. And after all these visits, I was offered several scholarships. In the end, I decided to commit to go to school and play lacrosse at the University of Mount Olive along with my cousin Lucas. All of my hard work has paid off, and I am excited to embark on the journey my lacrosse has taken me. At the beginning of our grade 12 year, we were introduced to the Capstone or CLC project, a project for us to develop new skill focusing on something we are interested in, showing our progress, plans, and other various things that were vital to our success. All my life, I have been a very athletic and active person. I've always loved sports, especially lacrosse, hockey, and basketball. I've always admired those who were able to dunk a basketball. I grew up watching the game of basketball change and how dunking within the game has evolved over the years. When I was young, my dad showed me the video of Michael Jordan dunking from the free throw line in the 1988 dunk contest, and automatically I was hooked. I would be non-stop watching dunk highlights, like when Vince Carter brought back the dunk contest with the craziest 360 ever. Once I got older, I got to see one of the greatest dunk contests of all time. Aaron Gordon versus Zach LaVine. I mean, these guys were doing dunks which I didn't even think were possible. All of these are just some of the greats, along with LeBron James, Blake Griffin, and Nate Robinson.
Winning is simply a mindset. A mindset, however, that is only developed by outstanding individuals. It's not about talent, it's about effort. Effort will get you the win when the talent is having a rest day. Effort will drive you home when everyone expects you to give up. Effort will drag you from the canvas when you have been knocked out by life. Winning is not some special reward only reserved for the lucky among us. If you ask all the failures, they will tell you it is luck, but it's not. Winning is a reward you receive when you have put in the hard work when no one is watching. Winning is for champion attitudes and champion hearts. If you throw me to the wolves, know that I will return leading the pack. It only takes one moment to decide you are going to be a winner. One moment is all it takes. It only takes one moment to make a decision. One moment to say no, to say never again. Never again will I settle. Never again will I accept anything but first place. One moment to be strong. One moment to separate myself from the rest. Win at all cost. Winning is simply a mindset. A mindset, however, that is only developed by outstanding individuals. Are you outstanding? Outwork your competition. If you outwork your opponent day in and day out, you will beat him come game day. There is no question. But you have to have commitment and discipline to be better day in and day out, always giving more than your opponent. One more rep, one more set, one more mile. That is what it takes to get the edge. Winning is what happens when deep down inside you got tired of losing. Winning is what happens when your desire to win is greater than your fear of failure. Winning is what happens when your why is bigger than your opponent's why. When your hunger is greater, when your soul says, no, it won't take second anymore. No longer will I settle. I deserve first. First is mine, and I will take what is mine. Win at all costs. Sometimes it's gonna hurt. Sometimes it might even seem impossible. But remember, it's only impossible if you give up. If you stay in the game, hang in there, give yourself a shot. It is possible. Make sure your opponent knows you are ready for war. Look him in the eyes and make sure he knows he won't stop you. Look him in the eyes and you will see his fear, because he knows he's not ready for you, not today. This is your time. Refuse to give up. Never settle and win at all costs.